And we got it. Okay, we're gold.
Alright, world record for this category is 134.03. Do you think you can beat that tonight, Joe?
Yes.
We'll see. I'd have to get a pretty good rest.
Stop peeping. I'm not trying to. You peeper.
Hard.
Oh, good. If you don't know what an adverb is, they tell you.
What's an adverb, Joe?
That's
Josh?
Well, an adverb tells how something is done. It modifies a verb, usually ends in ly. Modestly, stupidly, greedily, and carefully are adverbs. Epona. A pony.
Well,
Okay.
are we ready? Ready? Someone want to be on timer?
Yep. I guess. Okay. Can we get a countdown?
Alright, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. So once again, this is Twilight Princess. This year we're doing Pirate RTA, as you can see by the pirate themed hats and bus.
You could have thrown it into the dab, Caleb. Come on.
So this run is going to start a lot like similar to an 90% run, where we're going to try to just get back in time as quickly as possible. To do that, we're going to use this rock to clip through a gate up here, and that'll put us on top of the bridge, which is a void we can use to get back in time. So right here, we can just set the rock.
It's been a while since I've seen that rock.
Yeah, last year I did moon jump, so I didn't need the rock. So
Yeah. I can do this.
there we go.
If you see any funny chat, Colin, then you can do whatever you want.
Oh.
That's good. Alright, so that was back in time right there.
It
I
says, Kendall
reset-
says, Caleb, can you read? It says 5 out of 10.
Well, that's what I said, right?
You said 4 out of 5.
5 out of 10?
Oh.
She's just joking.
Oh, jeez. Come on, Kendall.
No,
she's
Kendall said it earlier up in
Oh, I must
chat.
have said it wrong. Yeah, it was 5 out of 10.
yeah, she's just joking. She's just
Kendall, he's right here.
She's just doing that because because it's me. Alright, so right there,
We don't hunt Joe's dreams for sport like that.
plus I'm an instrumental major now.
There's 5 people watching.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Alright, so what I just did there was called Back in Time. I've done it 3 years in a row. Why is it called Back in Time?
Why?
Why is it called Back in Time, Joe?
I will explain that in a minute.
Because you go back in time.
So, basically what you do is void out and reset in the same frame. Spawns you on the title screen, jump off the title screen, so you're just on the map of the title screen. Which is used actually throughout the game in many different battles and things. But we can save that state in a file, which spawns us here in forest, because this is the first place you spawn in the game. So this is where it spawns you, and it gives you the sword, shield, and the hero's clothes. Josh asked why is it called Back in Time. It's a pretty bad name, I'd say. Also, this TV is so dark. I think I'm good.
That's funny, Kendall.
So,
Every time you load the game up, they say, hey, look at these brightness settings. And when you do, you never look at the brightness.
well, usually it's not this dark. So the reason for it being called Back in Time. So this is a shared glitch with Wind Waker and Skyward Sword. It's most useful in Skyward Sword, but it's very useful in this game as well. But it was first found in this game back in like 2007, and it was found in the Arbiter's Grounds, which is a dungeon about halfway through the game. And they did it by voiding out the sand in the quicksand and then resetting on accident and then spawning on the title screen. They were like, and then ended up jumping off twice and voiding out, which spawns them into the King Goblin 1 fight, which is a fight you do way earlier in the game. So they're like, oh, back in time. That's literally how that was. There is some classic glitches in a lot of Zelda games and a lot of games in general, but it seems to be a theme in Zelda games. A lot of the oldest glitches have terrible names. Like, a lot of people think it should be like title control or something like that, but
I'd say 4 at the time.
Then you defend the speedrunning boomers.
yeah, right. But yeah. So right now we're just advancing the game. I should probably talk about this category because this is a weird category. So this is part of the category extension leaderboards for Twilight Princess.
Are there goats in this run?
There is in about a minute actually. Asking the
One.
big questions.
Do you know
Two,
why do you know who said that?
4,
Oh, is that Kendall who asked that?
Yes.
Yeah.
6.
She also says that you ruin her dreams daily, and she deserves to ruin yours once in a while. That's why she gave you the 5 out of 10.
An eye for an eye. That's why you got a patch, eye patch, right? Where is your eye patch?
I do have one in my room.
Ooh.
I didn't bring it up.
Put it on.
No, dude, I didn't feel the flavor. It could be hard.
Come on, man. It's just a 3D image on a 2D plane.
Alright. So, this category, basically the goal of this category is to show off some cool glitches that are not useful in normal speedruns, like 80%. There's a couple of the core glitches in this run that are really cool, and hopefully they find a time to be useful in a speedrun, a normal speedrun someday, but as of now they're not. So they kind of developed this category that just kind of has certain requirements that you need to do.
Is wearing a pirate hat one of those?
No, it's not, but I thought it was appropriate.
I was like, goddamn, should be.
Yeah. So right here, we're gonna do goats, and they suck. So they have RNG. This one's being dumb. So you notice I had to get right up next to them to get them to move at all. Sometimes they're like that, and sometimes they're really sensitive where you're so far away from them, yet they still move. And so...
Go in! Go in!
So I gotta turn this guy around quick. Not bad.
25.3 second goal.
Moonwalk. Alright, so yeah, a good time around there is, a really good time is under 20 seconds. Most people shoot for around the 20 to 25 second mark.
You passed the 25-second mark.
Yes, I did. That was
I want
it.
a glitch that adds time to the run.
What's that?
I want glitches that add time to the run. Call it a slow run.
You want a low percent run. Do you know what a low percent is?
Make a genuine effort.
Skip anything you're able to skip.
No. I want glitches that add time to the run. It's a slow run.
Yeah, that,
Sleeping.
yeah.
That's a glitch.
Alright, so you may have noticed that I did not go get iron boots. A lot of times after doing this, I'd go get iron boots right away because of back in time I'm able to do that. But we are wanting to go to Goron Mines later, and to do that we're going to need to be able to do a glitch called text displacement, which we need the bow text to do. So we are going to actually delay that because otherwise we won't be able to go to Goron Mines quick. I mean, we could, but not at a nice speed in this category. There are other ways, but you'd have to go farther in the game.
What is with 3D Zelda's obsession with having like little holes you can crawl through?
Yeah, I don't know. It's pretty
Like, it was
fun.
just a
Except this
thing.
is yeah. Wind Waker had the crouch treatment. You literally could just crawl wherever you wanted.
Wind Waker, Twilight Princess, Skyward Sword.
Skyward Sword not as much.
Skyward Sword had them.
Well, not as many. Did it have as many? I don't know. Feels like
They're all over the magma place.
Oh, you're right. Yeah. Actually, yeah, there's a lot in Skyward Sword. I don't know what I think of. Now that I think about it.
See, Joe, if
A lot of
you-
them are like small though. Like you can like roll and like get through them. Like
if
they're
you
really-
screen shared and finish the rest of Skyward Sword, it can help you remember.
Dude, I
should have helped you.
I met Singe, and then I stopped because I needed to do stuff. Anyway, this is the first wolf section.
Wolf.
Pretty much we just need to get up to Zelda and be quick, and there's no
Be
glitch.
quick in my speed run?
Yeah. And we're gonna introduce something called dash canceling here, where we basically interrupt a dash with something that could be jumping off a ledge, that could be an attack. So that'll be coming up here in a minute, and that basically makes it so we don't have to wait for a cooldown that you normally have to after dashing. It's not always appropriate, but in certain spots it is. Right here you'll see it after pulling this chain here.
I'm just pulling the chain. Is this the water temple?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
So I did a dash and then a B attack, and then I was able to dash right away on the ground.
Pretty fast.
A little bitty pole.
Alright, right here we can do a text skip. Hopefully I get it. Kind of tricky. Save a couple seconds. Oh, missed it. Yeah, so you can kind of angle yourself and jump to the side, and then if you break enough rocks, you will still trigger this minute jump. So you notice I did a really fast minute jump right there. So anytime you have text before a minute jump, there's one frame where you can jump about a second earlier. So anytime there's text, you'll see me just trying to mash to get that one frame.
What's your current max match?
I've done like 17, but I don't really want to do that. I usually try to skip. Usually I just try to do around 15. I missed that one. Because if you mash too fast, then it'll actually drop frames. Okay, right there I got a text skip there. You could skip the cutscene and then do a jump attack the frame after skipping, and then you'll skip out of text. Saves a couple seconds there. So there's a lot of those little tiny 1 frame, 1 second time savers all over this game, and most people just mash for them. If you mash decently fast, you should get them pretty often. One more right here. Got it.
What's phenomenal power mash?
Tough luck.
Fair.
Yeah, you better learn to mash before Resident Evil.
I mean, you technically don't need to, but for those stairs, it's nice.
Technically, you do.
Yep.
Do you?
I don't know.
Probably some enemies that would grab you and gotta mash out.
Yeah.
Alright, so coming up is probably the hardest sequence break for people to learn, and one of the hardest to pull off in this game, Sword and Shield skip. Pretty nervous about this one. It loses quite a bit of time if you miss it, so hopefully it goes well. So right now, we're supposed to go back to Orden and get a Sword and Shield. As you can see, we already have one, but they're not actually in our inventory. It's kind of weird because of Back in Time. We didn't really get them, and also because of Back in Time again. Wow, you're way back there. Bad RNG on him. Come on, dude. All right. So because of Back in Time, Orden's in a state way later in the game. That's why we can wrestle bow and everything. So we can't even get a Sword and Shield right now, even if we wanted to. So in a way, we're kind of self-locked in a way, but thankfully this glitch exists where we can get into the Twilight early. And it also happens to be faster than getting the Sword and Shield. So in categories that don't do Back in Time that could get the Sword and Shield, besides 100% of course, they still do this. So hopefully it goes well. I'll explain it once I'm done, but I need quiet here. Alright, so that's what it looks like if you miss it. So if you miss it, you'll hit that text, and unfortunately you have to jump off. And the reason is because he needs to survive the attack, and he only takes 2 jump attacks. And if you kill him, he will not respawn, even if you void out. So you don't want to kill him, and you need to be able to basically target him once you hit him. So it loses about a minute to miss. Hopefully we don't miss too many times, but it's pretty hard.
Just don't miss.
Yeah, hopefully. Attempt number 2. Record's dead now though, Chris, just so you know. You have to get this first try if you want to get record.
Oh, you could make up some more time.
Record's pretty good in this category.
Disappointing.
Dude, swing. Oh, I did. I meant to hold back. That was my fault. Oh, this is not going so good now. Second try wouldn't have been terrible, but I'll grab a hurt here. And I'm going to take it pretty safe on this next one. Of course, he's way back there again.
Did pirates have wolves back then on their ships?
They might have. Once we get past this, I'll feel well. This is one of those big roadblocks for learning, and it's hard to pull up, even if you've been doing it for a long time. So much to pay attention to.
You're just skipping a trigger, right? There's a trigger out right there.
Yes.
Silly game designers didn't put triggers all the way through the air. And they put them on the ground.
Why didn't you swing, dude? That would have worked. He's too far away. But I want to take this so safe. I need to get this. I don't want to accidentally jump attack either again. That was really dumb last time. Dude. Back. Come back. We're accepting.
So how close do you have to get them?
Really? Well, this sucks.
Hey Colin, can I get an adjective?
Adjective?
Hold on.
I don't remember.
We explained that a while ago.
Oh, that's the
Oh,
one.
we talked about adverbs.
Oh, you're right.
That would have worked if I wanted to gone in.
At least you were able to retry it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just not. He's not really cooperating very well. I pressed A. Something's weird. It doesn't even feel right. Something's really weird.
Are you pushing the right buttons?
Yeah, I'm pushing the right buttons. I'm doing exactly how I always do it. It does not feel right at all, though. So the trick is, you have like a 3-frame window, so I hope it's not the TV or anything like that, because I normally play this much smaller TV. That would kind of suck.
Did you practice this glitch on this TV?
I mean, I've been doing. I think no, not on this TV. I did other stuff on the TV, and it seemed to be fun, but I didn't really have time as much. Really? That stupid scoot out. 2 years ago I got this first try. And usually I do get it first try pretty much. So I don't know what's going on right now. It's really not that hard of a target, really. As much as I'm making it seem that way. Really? Alright, we'll probably go over estimate just so you know, because I don't know how long this is going to take, because I have no idea why this feels so weird.
Oh! Good clap.
Alright.
We got it.
Alright. Yeah, I don't know what it was. I just... Okay, it's fine. We're a bit, about, 9 minutes behind what I'm normally at, but maybe 10 minutes, but it's all good.
Just run really, really fast.
Yeah, if the rest of the run goes well, we won't go too long. We should be okay still. There are other hard tricks, but that one is the most precise one. So that's Sword and Shield Skip. Took several tries, but basically, it's funny that Josh mentioned the ground air trigger thing, because that's actually pretty much exactly how it works. The Twilight trigger is the air trigger, so it's an infinite above and below for triggering as long as you're above it. And the first trigger that we were trying to jump over is a ground trigger, so you have to physically touch it. So if you're able to hit it once and then time a second jump that is known as a long jump attack, when the bowman's at a certain height, we can then basically just lunge toward them at a really high.
I don't gotta do the out of
Yeah.
bounds on this one.
What's that?
Don't you normally do like an out of bounds in this
Oh,
area?
not this one. That's the next one. That'll be North Paran. Not, yeah. Those are the South Paran ones. But yes, we will be doing that soon.
I did a game design class. I know about triggers. I need to ask my professor if he still has the executable for mine. I can't fucking find it. And I can't find the Unity file to make a new one.
Yeah.
Because it was a shared project. So.
Yeah.
Kind of low on health, but luckily the tears give you health. So.
Oh yeah. I too gain strength from the crying of others.
So you're gonna notice that I'm gonna skip some of these tiers. That's because we're gonna be coming back through this area in a little bit. So in HD they fixed this, but in the original GameCube and Wii, you had to wait like a second before you could actually pick up the tier. It's kind of annoying actually, but so that's why we're gonna get them later, because it ends up being faster to just not have to wait for them, because we are going to be forced to basically go back to South Paran.
Woo.
Right here, though, these ones at the house, because they're kind of out of our way, it actually is faster to get that one and then come back to it, just because of how long it took. Now that we're back on the main trail, we're going to be skipping most of these tiers here.
So are the tiers a story progression thing, or is that just like a collectible in an area?
No, it's a story thing, collecting all these tiers. Like, we'll get rid of the Twilight, pretty much, in the area.
Oh.
Brings the light back.
Brings pain is what it does. Skyward Sword, Silent Trials.
Dude, the Silent Trials are way cooler. Like,
Yeah,
those are actually, like...
neat, but they scare me.
Dude, they're so fun. They're, like, fun to route. Like, oh, crap, I'm gonna... Okay, no, I'm not. Yeah, dude, how am I not targeting that?
I need now.
These ones right here, it kind of looks like they're kind of on our main trail now all the way, but they will be because of something we'll be able to do later. So we are going to get them.
All of them?
I got all of them.
Yeah, 3 going with 6. Okay.
And then these two down here are ones that dig, and there's a cutscene that plays where they dig, but that cutscene won't play when we come back, so we'll be able to kill them before they dig. And right here is the glitch that Josh mentioned.
You go and line it up and jump real good.
He's kind of far away, so we're going to lure him down a little bit before we get to our main place here. Early. So the annoying thing about this trick is that you have to get a certain swing for it to work. So you want a really high swing and one that's really slow, so that you're able to get up to this area. There we go.
Nice.
And so basically that's known as a super jump, where you basically use the Shadow Beast's hand when it's basically targeting when it's way up high, and then angle yourself toward that out of bounds area, and we can go down here to the Sacred Grove and get the Master Sword.
Because every Zelda game needs a musical instrument.
That's right. It's howling in this game.
I thought it was a banjo.
Dude.
Link in the Legend of the Pickup Truck.
What is that?
This would be a great time to start the Mad Lib journey, I think, now that we're just
Okay.
chasing after here.
I need a noun.
A noun. Josiah.
That's a name.
That's person, place, and thing, right?
Person, place, or thing.
Well, that's a proper noun, isn't it?
Proper noun.
Yes.
That's like, it's a noun, not a noun. Okay, fine. A cow.
Cow. I need an adjective.
Josh like.
Stretch, but I'll take it. We can put a hyphen on it. A verb.
Verb?
That's you, Colin.
Remind me, what's a verb do again?
It's an action word. Run, jump, speed run.
Let's use slice.
Slice. Oh.
Chase, give me an adverb. Yeah, I know you. I woke you up. My bad.
No. Adverb. Devilishly?
Oh my goodness sakes. Oh.
There you go.
Caleb, give me a noun.
Wolf.
A dreaming wolf. Josiah, give me an adjective.
Furry.
Weird, flex, or whatever. Give me a plural noun.
Plural noun?
Yeah.
Oh.
But That's an example. Of a plural noun.
Sounds pretty good.
Those are creepy.
Let's go with butts.
Let's go with butts.
I'm going with butts.
Chase, give me another plural noun.
Bones.
Bones. Another plural noun, Caleb.
Legs.
Josiah, part of a body.
Oh man.
Legs.
Legs.
Teeth.
No. Wisdom tooth.
I need to get those out. They're starting to piss me off.
Dude, I got mine out a couple years ago. It's a good time.
Colin, give me a noun.
Noun.
Let's go with park.
Chase, give me a noun.
Closet.
Caleb, give me a noun.
Castle.
Josiah, give me a noun.
Impressive jumping skills.
Yeah, I know, right? Puzzle's really hard. Sock.
Part of the body.
Let's go with toes.
Alrighty.
Alrighty, folks.
Me mateys. Run away.
No, yeah, you're good.
Ye can always pretend to be a bloodthirsty cow, threatening everyone, waving your Josh-like sword in the air. But until ye learn to slice like a pirate, you'll never be devilishly accepted as an authentic wolf. So here's what ye do. Cleverly work ye daily conversations. Cleverly work into your daily conversations furry pirate phrases such as ahoy there, butts. Avast, ye bones. Shiver me legs. Remember to drop all ye G's when ye say such words as sailin', spittin', and fightin'. Sorry, I forgot to drop the first G. Fen!
Friends.
This will give ye wisdom teeth. Start to being recognized as swashbuckling park. Once ye have the lingo down pat, it helps to wear ye 3-corn closet on your head. Stash a castle in your pants. And keep a sock top to perch atop ye toes. Aye, now ye be a real pirate.
Oh my gosh.
Bro, dry as fuck.
Oh. I had a water around here.
All right, now we know how to speak like furry pirates.
Alright, so I guess
Shiver me legs.
Dude, that was my favorite part, I think. That might have been my favorite part.
I was totally off camera for it too.
No, it's all good. Alright, so we got Master Sword now. So this is gonna allow us to do a lot of breaking the game really early. So having the Master Sword does 3 major things. The smallest
things.
It hits things harder. So it does double damage, which helps in a few places, not as not
What if
too
you used the sword as a wolf? Just like
put it in your mouth. That would be scary.
Are we gonna have any cases?
Josiah hates Sith from Dark Souls.
Wow.
Are we gonna have any cases of the weird stuff from last year of human Link in wolf stance?
Technically no, but I think I'll force it to happen one time, just for laughs. But there's none normally in the route, but I'll do a slightly, it's not going to be that much slower, it's just literally just transforming into human. But I'll do it for you guys and show part of the cutscene. just to show it off.
What do you have? A knife! No!
Alright.
How much dig could a wolf dig? If a
Yeah,
wolf
so-
did dig.
But yeah, besides double damage, though, it allows us to be able to transform the human in Twilight and wherever we want. So that helps here. So this is why we...
Not if you're seen.
Yes, that is true, but that's not a problem. But that's why when we were mimic jumping across this area earlier, we got those tiers in the middle. Yeah. And then it also allows us to warp, as long as we have portals and whatnot, so that's very nice. I'm gonna grab this rookie here. And grab it in the air like that, because then we don't get a text.
You don't get a ba-da-da-da.
Which is very annoying in this game. They fixed it in HD, but literally every time you save warp anything above 1 rupee, you will get that text the first time you come back in the game. So it actually is kind of nice in this game because it allows you to do a glitch that is pretty cool in the 80% category, but it's still annoying as a casual player when you keep getting the rupee text.
I can't believe you turned those two guys into a hole.
So those were the ones that we did earlier in the master. So now we're back to where we were. And now we're heading up to Forest Temple, which we can get into because we can turn human. First we're going to kill these 2 bugs that are out here. But we're not going to collect the tears because that would warp us back to South Faron, and we want to go to the Forest Temple now. Wow. It's kind of tricky to transform here because that monkey is considered a person even though it's not able to see us. Alright, so right here I gotta do a save warp. Not a save warp, just a save, and then we're gonna do back in time again.
Josiah doesn't think monkeys should be counted as people.
They can't see us because it's like in the other world.
Maybe they have vision in the ethereal plane.
I don't think so.
They have true seeing.
They're not cats.
Primarily, but I might be able to get it. No, that's
Cats don't have dark vision.
So right here, there's a little clip you can do to get out of bounds early in the Forest Temple here that we're going to try to use to get back in time. Luckily, it's not too slow to retry, so you can try it a few times and hopefully you get it. Get that keys just to get out of the way. Alright. Perfect, that should work. Good.
Ah.
What a guy.
Alright, so we're gonna die,
Going back in time.
and then we're gonna actually die. So by dying here, it actually will load us into the King Goblin 1 fight, because that actually takes place on the title screen now. So we're gonna retry, and it's gonna load us into the King Goblin 1 fight, and we're gonna do something called early boss flags at a certain part of this cutscene here. Got it. So that looks kind of random. I've done this last year, so you kind of know if you remember.
I don't.
Okay.
Please
Well,
explain it.
I will explain.
Thank you.
Alright, so what happened there is that boss fight was going, and there's these internal boss flag values that basically determine like if you've already tried to fight the boss and are going in for a second try, like you died, it won't play part of the cutscene or whatever, or something like that. Like there's those flags like that, and those are tied to a ton of things. So what I did was, as that fight was starting, I did a reset, and then I skipped the cutscene as the like game was resetting. And that caused that boss fight value to freeze in the memory, and now it's just chilling. So we'll be able to use that here in the Forest Temple to get all of the monkeys required to get to Ook much quicker. Like we'll just get 4 monkeys. We technically don't need to get this one. We do, but the only reason is because we can't get to the store without it. But other than this, we won't have to collect any other monkeys at all. And you'll notice that once we light these torches here, we're gonna go to the we're gonna go to this next ring here. We're gonna just suddenly get 4 monkeys because of complicated boss flag value things.
I just like how, like, in Ocarina of Time, you could stab the Dekus and get their like vines and turn them into Deku sticks. And then Twilight Prince's like, haha, heads go.
Oh, I know. Alright, so hopefully if we are good, we don't have to do this.
Oh my god.
Oh, no!
Oh.
I'm kidding, that was actually on purpose.
I tricked you.
That was on purpose, I promise.
Tricked you.
So,
Oh.
so the reason we did that, hey, the reason we did that, I normally just void out, but I wanted to make your heart stop a little bit. You know, making sure you're sitting on your toes, alright?
Merely
Keep it on your toes.
adopted the darkness. I was
CDO.
born in it.
Alright, so,
Molded.
after using the boss fight, hey,
Batman.
stop talking.
Batman.
After using the boss fight value to get the 4 monkeys, it's still set to a value of 1, and voiding out there actually resets it, and we need it to be reset. So we purposely void out there. And you're just having a field day, aren't you? Stop hopping!
Man's got mad hops.
The minimum he can do is 2, and that was probably like 10.
Monkey butt.
This is Ook, yes?
Yes, this is Ook, and with the Master Sword we can 1 cycle.
How old is Ook?
Ook is. It doesn't matter how old Ook is. What matters is that Ook is dummy thick. And the clap of his butt cheeks
When's the next
alerted
Mad
the
Libs?
possession.
When's the next gummy ship section so we can do some Mad Libs?
Not for a little bit.
Okay.
When we get to
I think we'll just start at the top of the book and just go down.
yeah.
Okay.
Once we get to Lunaru, we'll do some more probably.
I think we started at the top. I might have skipped the first one because I thought it was stupid.
Yeah, whatever ones you think are the funniest.
Well, I have to read them to do it, and then it's not as funny.
Yeah.
Technically, I'm supposed to write them on the top page,
Oh,
and then like look down, and that's just kind of stupid. But whatever. I'm not a Mad Lib flip book designer. Someone got paid to make this.
Yeah.
A lot of people got paid to make this.
You could have been that person.
I could have.
And yet
I don't
you didn't.
imagine it takes too much effort. And while I appreciate the process that goes into manufacturing products and goods, it's a Mad Lib book.
Alright, so now that we got Boomerang, we are going to come out here and become a
You are a
seahorse.
boomerang.
So this, that is actually what I didn't think of, Chase. So there's your slight morph of human and wolf link. I'll show another one off. We're going to actually do back in time one more time. So we're going to do a save work here.
You're gonna go back in time.
Yep. One more time.
Going
And
back in time.
And this time we're actually going to... So the reason we wanted to void out is because of doing this back in time. Because we're going to go in... we used the King Bowman in one fight to do that early boss plague. But now we're going to basically actually fight King Bowman.
Oh,
And
hell
so,
yeah.
And so... if we were to not void out, it would actually keep... basically the properties of the area we did back in time from. So opponent would basically be really, really slow and could not keep up with King Bowman.
Question that occurs. When do we start doing the pirate things?
I will tell you
Okay.
soon.
Colin, give me an Avast.
Avast?
Chase, give me a yar har har.
Yeah.
Caleb, make pirate grunting noises. And Josiah, say yeehaw in a pirate accent.
Yeehaw.
Acceptable. We can work with it.
Alright, right here.
We'll fix it in post.
I'm going to do a pretty cool strat here, hopefully. We can basically one cycle, I guess you could call it, this guy by going partway down the bridge, stopping, and then continuing on and no! God damn. I think he'll still be at
Boost!
I think we just need to hit him once. I can't remember if his health resets. I don't think so. So I think we just need to hit him once. But if we would have done that right, we could have just hit him twice right away. Okay. So that wasn't too bad. But if you do it right, you can hit him once and then hit him one more time and he'll just go right off. But we accidentally got hit.
I can't believe they made Elden Bridge from Smash Bros.
I know.
into a game.
Yeah.
Alright, so doing that fight brings you into Kakariko, which is in this weird state now.
Kind of fun to beat up.
Beat it up.
And so it was kind of in a weird half Twilight, half not Twilight state. So we go into this building here, and then leave to make it Twilight because that's what it's supposed to be. Because you normally do that fight after the Twilight.
This room is a refrigerator.
Are
You
you full?
go in. No, the room is like this. You go in, you're like, and then you leave.
Alright, now, so Josh asked about the pirate theme things, like, are you, what was that bull crap?
Side hops.
How did I miss that? Okay. So, you might be wondering, what are the pirate themed things? So let me tell you the requirements to complete this category. So there's a bit of setup that needs to be done in Twilight Princess categories. You gotta get Master Sword, and do, get Boomerang and things like that. So what we need to complete this category is a sword. Got that, right?
We have a sword.
We need an Uku, which will be our parrot. I know how you feel about Ukus, Josh.
Oh yes, the abominations against God.
Yeah,
What is a carrot?
so we'll need, Uku will be our parrot.
Oh, parrots.
Yeah, sorry.
Pirates, well known for their love of carrots.
I'm like, my.
We will need to fire a cannon, which will be done in Snow Peak. We will need to do the fishing, basically rent a boat from the fishing pole. We will need to get bombs, and we'll need to get Hawkeye, which will be our telescope. So all of the items we get are kind of supposed to be pirate themed, and we also get the bow as well.
It's gonna be a weird fucking looking pirate.
You'll actually think only pirates. Here's the basement bugs. Hopefully I do them hastily. I did them hastily, guys.
Basement bugs done hastily.
Dude,
No,
I thought that joke like 2 days ago.
That's just, oh Jesus Christ. That was just me in my web design class. Oh fuck, I've got 30 minutes till I need to submit this. Fuck, it's all broken.
Alright.
Not fun.
Oops, all bugs.
So yeah, we
Only bugs. Just bugs. Just bugs.
So we actually just start Elden Twilight, and then we're not going to complete it right now because we need to do some things that are going to be kind of weird. So we're going to actually make our way to Elden the normal way, which might be weird because like why do we go through that whole thing of killing King Bolin to get there? We have to kill King Bolin in this category regardless because we need to get bombs. So it is faster to kill King Bolin, start Kakariko, and then actually go back to Elden to get the Kakariko Gorge bridge portal because we need that.
Oh hell yeah, it's an LJA.
Alright, so this will be LJ to skip the forest. We need to do this one twice. Yep. So right there, it's the same thing as the wolf doing the sword shield skip. It's actually the same thing. Basically we just use, the boomerang the target's pretty broken where if you, it's basically can act as your target. You don't even need to press L or anything to target. You can just do a jump attack normally. So if it's over a void or over ground higher than length, you can do a long jump attack. It's obviously very broken, as you can imagine. And right here we're going to use it again. So right here there's a mailman trigger. Oh! And butt too far.
Hey, look! Oh my god, he looks like one of those guys from Chase. Do you know that one picture of like the most genetically fucked up Habsburg?
Maybe?
God, he looks just like him.
Pirates probably steal mail from other ships, maybe. So.
Yeah,
That's probably true. Makes it
And
more
treasure.
Oh, that's another thing. We need to get a 100 rupee chest, which will be our precious booty.
Booty.
So
Some
that
butts.
is also a requirement
Precious butts.
of the category. So right here, this is coming back to Elden, and we're basically just gonna get the Kakariko Gorge portal, which allows us to map work, which we need to do a certain glitch that saves a lot of time.
No more walking for you.
You can start another Mad Lib. I might interrupt you in a couple minutes for a glitch, but you can start a Mad Lib now if you like.
Alrighty. We're gonna start
Let's get some dumb
with Chase and go the other way around. Chase, give me a noun.
Table.
Table. Colin, give me a noun.
A noun. Let's go with field.
Give me an adjective, Joe.
An adjective. I always get the adjectives. I'm gonna go with prickly.
Give me a plural noun, Caleb.
Plural noun. Cows.
Chase, an adjective, if you would.
Heartily. Wait, no. That's
Heartily?
I said heartily.
Heartily. Yeah, that's. Oh no, that's an adverb.
Yeah, I was like, wait, that's not right.
You could say hearty.
Green.
Green. Plural noun.
Plural noun. Hooks.
Hooks.
Appropriate.
Josiah, plural noun.
Bars of soap.
That's a lot.
That's one. That's
Noun, Caleb.
Lemons.
Lemon.
Lemon.
Chase, plural noun.
That's not correct.
Taffies.
Say again.
Taffies.
Taffies. Noun.
Why am I getting the nouns?
Because everyone's getting nouns.
It's all nouns.
Just noun. Just noun.
Oops, all nouns.
Wait, we can. Why don't we
Oh,
get
Chris!
Chris, give me a noun. Is he watching on stream?
No.
Is it gonna be B?
Alright, he said no. Denial.
A noun?
Denial.
B? Chris?
Deny.
Oh, deny. That's an
Alright,
action.
Colin, part of
That's
the body.
Part of the
Deny is a
body.
verb.
He said denial.
Let's go rib.
Rib. We went with B for Chris.
All right,
Joe, part of the body.
I'm gonna pause for just a second here and do this.
But you're still playing.
Yes. I'm gonna pause the manuals for a second. So right here, you can do a little click where we just hit this, and that is literally as easy as it looks.
Yeah.
You
Part
just-
of the body.
Yeah. Up. All right. Toenail. Oh, this is for Chase.
Okay. Quality.
Everybody do the flop. Noun, Caleb.
Everybody do the invert
Line.
limbs.
Chase, give me an adjective.
Adjective. Inverted.
Give me a plural noun.
Plural noun. Oh. Let's go with chairs.
Give me an adjective.
Adjective. Dude. Oh, dude. Spiritually.
Spiritual would be a what?
Noun, Caleb.
Parrot.
Spiritual. Yeah. Yeah.
Plural noun, Chase.
Plural. Okay. Doorknobs.
What is?
Avast and thusly. Jolly Roger. The black and white table that waved in the breeze atop a pirate ship was called the Jolly Roger. There are many theories as to how the Jolly Field got its prickly name, but most cows agree that the green flag was designed to scare the living. I don't remember what word this was.
Here, while you figure it out, I'm gonna try to do a little clip here.
What letters are there?
HOSTXS is what it looks like. It was right before bars of soap.
Oh. Was that heartily?
Hardy.
Hard.
Yeah.
Wait, no.
Heartily.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I totally asked for the wrong thing. Ah, whoops. Hearts. We'll just go with hearts.
Yeah, I need some. I'm not going for the clip again.
But the green flag was designed to scare the living hearts out of captain and crews on merchant bars of soap. And indeed, it did. When a lookout shouted, "Lemon ahoy!" and the captain sighted the dread skull and cross taffies through his and or her spy bee. Not only did it strike terror in his or her rib, but it sent chills up and down the toenail of every member of the line. However, nothing generated as much inverted fear on merchant shares as the hoisting of a spiritual red flag on a pirate who said doorknobs?
I think it was Chase.
It was me.
What did you say before doorknobs? It was another noun, Caleb. Some of the P.
Parrot, I think it was.
Parrot.
Parrots, yeah.
It's like on a pirate parrot, the red flag to the merchant would neither be asked for nor given. No doorknobs would be spared. Okay, yeah, writing them on the top page is stupid and dumb.
No, you don't have to write it on the top page.
Also, wasn't toenails a word in there somewhere?
I did do
Line.
toenails.
Okay.
Sent
Must-
fear up and down the toenails of every crew
Oh my
member.
gosh. I didn't even catch that part, I don't think.
I heard that word. I thought it was cool.
I think I just didn't register.
Avast I be Hatman.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Do it again, I dare you.
Fuck you.
Alright. So.
And then I'll cast Fireball.
Alright, so we're almost done with kind of the setup of the run itself.
Fireball solves all your problems.
How we doing?
Yes. So there's certain places we need access to do a lot of the things, and one of those is Earth's domain. So this is all of the
A water location. I see.
So now we have access there, so we're going to go back to Kakariko and finish Elden Twilight. And we need to finish that because we need to go to Goron Mines eventually, which is kind of I'd say one of the bigger highlights of the run is Goron Mines for sure. Really cool dungeon, the speedrun and everything, so I'm glad that it gets showed up in this run.
My knee is now a pirate.
And now we're going to do Elden Twilight, which is definitely one of my favorite things to speedrun for sure. A lot of cool stuff. Right here we can basically bonk the wall and get that bug to come down to us. Takes a few seconds.
Bonk.
So this is really the only Twilight that is like fun to speedrun really. I mean, the Far On Twilight's not bad. It's not like annoying or anything really, but linear is really bad. But this one's like the perfect balance and it has a lot of cool movement and stuff throughout. It's a lot
Wait,
of
are
fun.
we committing arson in this one?
Comment what?
Arson?
Arson.
Pick the stick up, put the stick down. Pick the stick up, put the stick down. Pick the stick up.
Oh, come on. You could throw it. Dude, get in there, dude.
smoke the fucker out.
Alright, so that bonk right there actually got the bug upstairs to come off the wall, so we can just kill it right away. And then we can just get it. Really. And then right here, I'm gonna try to do a cool little jump.
Scary dogs.
Shiver me legs.
Shiver me legs. Oh no, the roof broke. Joe, how are you gonna get out now that the roof is broken?
I wonder if I can help with
Get that.
that. There's a quick minute jump there, but
Did it take a minute?
no, it didn't take quite that long.
Oh my god.
All this property damage, Joe.
Right?
Like a just like a true pirate.
We actually are gonna burn a house in a minute. Well, actually, we technically skipped burning the house, but the house will be visually gone when we're done. But we are gonna actually burn the house, and that's going up right here. So this bug, normally you follow it inside of the house and then burn the house down. But we're not gonna do that because it's slow. And
That
it's
feels
rude.
like
So we're gonna do this LJA over here, which does not trigger the bug, and the bug is tied to the house being burned down. So we're gonna meet it up here, kill it, and then we're gonna go into the hole that we're supposed to go into, and the house will be gone.
that feels like a bit of an escalation. Entering the house is an option. We've already shown we're willing to do breaking and entering.
You know, it's kind of weird because there's actually a Poe there later, so it's like you killed someone. Like later after you beat this Twilight, there's a Poe like in that area.
Oh, cool. We're definitely a murderer then. Awesome.
I mean, what'd you do in Hitman 2?
I committed it. I did murder for compensation.
Oh, okay.
I'm saving the world.
That's honorable.
Oh, sure it is. It's always about the world. You ever
What the-
maybe
That's weird. I didn't even do a back hop. I landed right on the money.
you ever maybe thought that maybe Ganon has some good ideas for policy? No?
Everyone says Ganon was like a good guy in Wind Waker. And I'm
Ganon was a good guy.
in Wind Waker, yeah, we just
What did Ganon ever do wrong in Breath of the Wild?
Nothing.
He didn't do anything. He's just a goofy boy.
Just a goof troop.
He's just a goofy boy. It's not his fault that all the technology was especially weak to his goof. 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 It just now occurred to me, none of the towers popped out in Breath of the Wild until you did the first one on the Great Plateau, right?
yeah.
Now what about the ones that are like covered in friggin' malice? Like, that all grew just instantly?
I suppose.
Yeah.
That's,
Maybe it was like sitting under a pool of malice, and as it was rising up, like the malice started to stick to it.
Yeah.
kill faster.
Almost done with Elden here. Pretty quick Twilight.
Are you almost L done?
I am almost Elden with the Twilight.
We got L done with the run.
Almost.
Getting there actually. Not too much longer, honestly. Oh, almost won.
Oh,
It would have been fine. Little steam never hurt anybody.
We gotta wait a second to actually be able to kill that one. It's like invincible for a second when it pops off. Alright, so now we're gonna go back and get iron boots. And this is where that text displacement shenanigans comes into play. So we're gonna warp back and actually go back to Orden. We can't go all the way back to Orden though, that's we don't have a portal, so it's somewhere on. And basically, if you have like glitched cutscenes, you can use them to like. Okay, the whole text displace is really complicated, but a lot of times the glitched cutscenes are you can kind of make them linked with back in time, and we're going to advance Bo's text, which is going to kind of stay in memory and make it so that when we go to the Goron Mines area, his text will actually be past sumo wrestling, and he'll actually just tell the guards to not be in front of Goron Mines, so we can actually just go. And also, for whatever reason, it also will trigger us being able to access the elevator in Death Mountain early, which will also be fast. So, it's kind of complicated. I don't fully understand all of it, but basically it has to do with the glitched cutscenes that exist with Back in Time. And one of those is, of course, Bo's, and the other major one is the Goron Mines one. So here we're going to get some money first, because we need money.
What? What if someone was saving money there? And you just stole it?
It's not theirs anymore.
He is a
I
pirate.
am a pirate, right?
Yeah, just steal everyone's money. You gonna steal that guy's boots?
Alright, so we're going to talk to Bo 6 times, and that's basically the amount where he won't actually ask you to sumo wrestle.
Oh. Come on, man. Sumo with me.
He's like begging me.
Come on, please. Please, I just want a sumo.
Hello!
Chris! Ryan!
And now we're ready to leave.
Someone!
Hello.
Hey!
Chris!
So now...
It's Ryan. He's muted.
No, Ryan!
There we go. Hello.
Hey, hello!
Hello.
Are you a pirate yet?
Yes, he is. We're all pirates. It's a pirate's life.
Even my leg.
Even his leg. Hi, Ryan.
Hi, Ryan. Alright, so now we're going to go to Goron Mines.
I knew I heard boss music.
But not quite. We're actually
Oh
going
my god, Val Rudanya is going crazy.
So we have to go back and get iron boots still, but we're going to use this text to basically advance the cutscene in Goron Mines. With the whole glitched cutscene text displacement shenanigans, that's very complicated.
We got a Zelda marathon going on. Twilight Princess, both Link's Awakening, and then Link to the Past.
Come over here and he can't see you. And then right here, normally you need iron boots, but it's very easy to just kind of go. Oh crap. And we don't have iron boots, but it's actually faster to just get hit by these guys anyway and not actually deal with them normally. So it's and this is actually what you do even if you had iron boots, because it's faster.
So a message in it.
Yeah, somebody's. Angela.
What?
General stuff.
I'm not sure.
I glitched the fox.
What?
It's these random people.
Oh, okay. Maybe it's in one of his servers.
You should, yeah. You can mute Discord. So right here, he's gonna.
How do we do that?
So he just told the warriors to move. They haven't moved, but they will next time you come here. And now he's going to say, "Hey, you can come in here now," which is going to be very fast later. Yeah, that's getting really annoying. Whatever server that is, just mute it.
Joshy. What are you doing?
A little tired.
A little tired?
I got about one eye open. So.
One eye open? That's all you need to be a pirate, right?
It's in Liveroo server.
Don't put me on the lookout.
Just mute the server, yeah.
There we go. Okay, we're back on.
Hey, we got a
Oh, I don't have
like.
to work anymore, so it
What's
doesn't
up?
matter.
We got a
I'm
like.
tired.
We got
Actually, I
a
feel
like.
much better now.
Who liked our
I think,
stream?
you know, not
Was it
being
Kendall?
halfway bent over helped.
I liked it earlier.
Caleb, could you grab that left blind and move it like 3 inches to the left? Like that. Like what Chase is doing.
Yeah, it's kind of.
No. I mean, open the light up just a little bit from that. The one you just had in your hand. If you move that to the left.
This one?
Yeah, because then I'll get a little bit of light right in my face. But I don't think you
I
should,
can't.
that's gonna fuck with Joe, and I don't want to.
Oh god, that's too bright for me.
Yes.
Okay, I got enough.
Okay.
Alright, so now we're gonna come
Good morning,
back and
everybody.
just finish
Good morning.
We're gonna finish the glitch cutscene here.
That's some vitamin D in my.
With Bo here. And now we can
I could have brought a
sumo
pack of
wrestle.
Sunny D.
Could have.
We got a big thing, and they all came in like smaller 6-packs.
Alright, so sumo wrestle coming up. So we just want
Fuck yeah!
we're gonna try to get a slap on him and then mash A if he lets us.
Is snapping allowed?
Good. Yes.
Was that 17 matches per second?
That was probably about 14 or 15 because that's all you want to do. Otherwise it'll start dropping and you won't get him off. So if hopefully he digs a big step to the right. Come on, dude. Okay, this is fun. Come on, dude. No!
You got the reverse.
Dude, can you stop being a jerk? Oh, dude.
He's turning your strength against you.
That's what all sumos try for.
Come on, Joe. You got this.
Here we go.
It's pretty intense.
Fuck you, old man.
Hey, that was pretty bad.
God, Link is fucking cut. You see those abs? God damn. Ah yes, and these represent how pirates Muslim couldn't swim.
Like One Piece.
Haha, get it. One Piece.
A swimsuit.
Alright, so now we're gonna do a pretty cool glitch to get into, to get to Goron Mines early. So now that we have access to the elevator, we can do a little clip to get to the elevator early, which is pretty cool.
Shield circle.
Is there a spinner in this room?
Alright, so right here we can come right about here. Oh, missed it. Wait for the Goron to go back to where he normally goes, otherwise still hit us.
That'd be Goron's aggro.
Okay.
Oh crap! Okay, my aim is a little bit off, but oh, and actually I have 1 heart, so that's not a big deal because we'll just spawn in the mountain.
Why was the Goron aggroed on you?
What's that?
Why was the Goron aggroed on you?
Well, he well, they never know, right? And also he will actually be able to hit us. Oh god, stupid meteors. They suck. Once you have to deal with the meteors, it's literally terrible doing this trick. I wasn't expecting to fail this one more than once, honestly. I was waiting for the meteors to stop because I was getting sick of them. It's still going though. And one's gonna fall on me right away here. What the crap? This never happens. I don't know why these things happen. Because they... It's really Why? Okay, that's perfect. If you don't get this first try, the meteors just don't stop and it really sucks.
And they don't stop coming, and they don't stop coming. Why are the gold runs being mean?
Because we have a big bar mindset. I don't know why that's... I really don't know why it's happening. I'm not doing anything differently. I don't know why it's happening. I don't know why I can't do the jump attack. It's very dumb though.
Are you supposed to
I'm not
use
doing
the
anything
boomerang
different.
there?
I'm not doing anything different. Okay. I might just go up normally. I'm getting kind of sick of this. I'll try to pull it though, because it's... Once we get over there, there's literally nothing else. I almost had it the first time. And that can basically just get you to this area. And then, oh my god, dude, just equip. This one's not going very well. Sorry, it's going kind of crappy. That and sword and shields could kind of sucked, but that's alright. A lot of things that I just did not expect to fail at all, like, that I'm normally just really confident with when practicing on my own. I don't get it, but whatever. Core mines will probably go well, though. Nothing too scary, but very cool part of the run. Going up for the next, like, 12 minutes. So this is definitely, like, the highlight of the run, because a lot of people love this stuff. It doesn't get shown off in any percent at all. So it's...
Is this a hold on?
Yeah. Because you need to be able to complete this in order to get the Hawkeye and a few other things. So... Oh, okay, that was too far left. This is not going well, dude. Yeah, it does 2 hearts as well. Man. I did a practice run Thursday and literally none of these things happened at all, and I was never having these problems, so I guess it was on my TV, which could be different, but this game's not meant to be played on a big TV, to be honest.
I think there's a certain kind of run where you do pretty well on the big TV.
Which was
Intended percent.
Yeah.
Intended percent, I sure would.
We play it how the game developers intended, you heathen.
Agreed.
And then right here, just jump out, don't have to actually go down the ramp or anything. There's a glitch at the end of this dungeon that is pretty tough, and I hope that I get it first try. It's one of the things I've been really hoping at just now. So I've been practicing a lot, so hopefully at least something pays off. Because so far a lot of the core glitches, just the practice is not paying off. It seems. I'll try this thing here. There's a little clipping in here. I'll try it once, see if I get it. It doesn't save that much time though, so. Come on. I'll try it one more time. I'll try to pull it out before. Yeah, it's not gonna work. Go. Alright, so we'll just do it normally. So you can see though when the lava's going up in like the window thing there, so that's what I judged over right now. So you don't need to pull it out all the way to make it. You can only need to pull it out like 5 times. So it's a little tight, but you know.
Water in my lava temple.
Bogus. Probably the hardest part.
Even harder part coming up soon.
What was with them in circle doors?
I like them.
I've seen origami
Oh,
folding.
let's turn this stinky old man into sumo.
And not all. I think it's just this one, or some other ones. There's only a few dungeons that have all circle doors. Most of them are squared.
Like, how practical is a circle door?
Well, I mean, for the Gorons, it's pretty practical.
Well, that's because they are circles.
Yeah.
You like push on it and it like rolls somehow?
Alright, so right here is the hardest part.
But
We get to walk for about 45 seconds. This is the part where you wish you were playing the Wii version, because there's an exclusive glitch where you can actually unequip your iron boots in the middle of going up, and then you can literally just run across this with your... You can't roll, but running with your regular boots is much faster than stomping. So, it's the one of the very few advantages the Wii has. But, 80% doesn't even have to go to this dungeon, so it's kind of irrelevant unless you're doing a longer category like all dungeons or something. But yeah, I wish the GameCube had that glitch. That would be cool. But it's not too long. This part here, we have to hit these circle things to go around and like take us to different places. And while we're on them, we're actually going to be like walking with our iron boots towards where we need to go, so that we can like hop off a little closer. And I'm going to show you what the iron boots look like in action.
woo! Combat roll!
Over. Now this ring has a pretty cool LJ. That's kind of tight timing, but it's not too hard. Hopefully I get it. So I have to go over here. So in like in all dungeons run, you normally have claw shot. You go to Lake Bed early and get claw shot. We don't go to Lake Bed in this category at all, so we have to do this part more normally because we can't just hit the switch from below like you can in all dungeons with the claw shot. So we have to come up here, but we don't have to do part of this normally. We can actually do an LJ down over there. a little picky though. Yep. And I'm going to do another cool LJ. This is one of my favorites. Hopefully I get it. I'm going to spawn forward a little bit. Really, I didn't make a target on. That's kind of annoying. Now they're going to be right there. Yeah, if you get their attention, those idiots will like hop right up on top. Of course. This nothing is going good. Why? I don't understand. I don't know how I'm not getting it out of bounds. I definitely feel like I'm timing it right. I don't know. This is dumb though. Everything's just feels weird. Yeah, I don't know what is going on. But it definitely feels wonky.
Yeah. Would you rather bonk or wonk? Jeff?
I'd rather,
Bonk.
yeah. I'd rather bonk. If that is the definition of wonk, of failing stupid things I never fail, I would rather bonk.
Bonk every minute, at least once.
I would rather do that than fail core glitches that I never fail. I mean, I do, but not like this. It seems like things that I normally don't fail are not going well. Well, that's alright. Definitely probably going over though. By a little bit. Yeah, what's that?
Next like DX. That'll be 3.
Why are the Gorons so mean, Josiah?
What time is it now?
3 minutes. 6 more minutes.
Oh, that sounds incorrect even if I were to finish this in time. Because, I mean, we did start late, actually. We started late. Because I was going to say, even if I had estimated time, there's no way I would finish this in time.
We can take it out of dinner. Or extra stuff. That's 40 minutes. Yeah, because we're gonna start at 125.
No.
Technically.
After Gora Mines, pretty much the rest of the run's easy.
Nice.
So, well, there is one other glitch, but that's really cool, which is one of the bigger glitches that is unique to the category, but it's not too hard.
We're about 129 in. How long would you say? Like
I'd say
40, 50 minutes?
no, not that long.
40?
No, not even close. Like, I'd say we're gonna be at around 155.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, then yeah. That'll be around your estimate 150.
Yeah, we're not going that much over.
Okay.
Usually I get around 145.
Okay.
Or like 140 to 145. My practice run was a 142 the other day. And I was really happy with it. And I wish that was the run we had today, but unfortunately not. You can't always get it though. Things sometimes just don't go well. So we skipped the second key shard by doing one of those PLJ to that mid boss. And so we got the third one now. We got the first and the third, and that basically just means we have both. As most Zelda games work, you don't need the, like, a lot of times the last thing is all you need to make it actually trigger or whatever. So now we're actually going backwards in the dungeon because we don't want to go and do any of the other rooms because we don't need to because it's slow. So right here, there's actually a really massive text trigger by this guy that I boss we just defeated. And we actually are going to slash our sword, and that gives us a little time to build a roll while we get through this text trigger. It's kind of a massive trigger around him. And now we're going to do one of the harder things in this run. Hopefully it goes well. If not,
Swimming.
Yeah, swimming. But coming up in this outside area, we're going to try to get to the last area of the dungeon early. In all dungeons, you have claw shot at this point, which makes this part really easy, but we don't have that in this category. So we're going to take out these guys quick, because they will hit us while we attempt this. As well as this guy.
American Sniper.
And then I'm going to come down here and try to get this door. I'm hoping this one goes well. Whoops. Oh, way over there.
I'm too used to seeing the moon jump LJAs.
Oh, yeah. Alright, so
I'm like, yeah, man, just jump.
Yeah.
You'll make it. No.
yes! First try. Okay, I'm happy about that. That is one of the few things I wanted to get within the first couple tries. I'm really happy about that.
You got it. Good job.
And we're gonna do a little snipe right here.
Moving right along in certain good times and mood.
Alright, coming up is the hardest boss in all of Zelda. Not really.
Oh boy.
Very easy
excited.
boss. So this boss looks really cool, and it looks really epic in the trailer and stuff, but it's not there.
He's very much on fire.
Why though?
This is just Dark Souls. Wait a sec, that's the Smoky Prog. This is just Pikmin.
Yeah.
So he gives us all the time in the world to aim our bow here, except for the first one. But that first shot is literally the hardest part of this fight. After that, we're just going to sail on. There's a little bit of RNG in how long it takes to pull his chain and turbo, but too easy in the fight. How's it? Oh, I thought you were coming from upstairs, so that you were in my head or something.
Are you my dad?
Are you my mommy?
That's Star Mines. I'm happy generally with how that went, except for the first room. That was a nice one. Yeah, the death in the first room, but other than that, good dungeon.
Are you my mommy?
Alright, so now pretty much we just need to kind of quickly get everything we need to complete this category. So we're going to be getting our... There's a few things in Kakariko we need. We need to actually get a heart piece because there's a heart piece that basically, once you get it, it triggers having the Hawkeye and the shotgun. We need the Hawkeye, so we'll do that. We'll get 100 rupee chest in Kakariko and get the Hawkeye and get bombs. So we're going to do a bunch of stuff there, and then we're going to go up to Snow Peak to do the to get an Uku and fire a cannon. Those will be the first two things we need to do there, and then we're pretty much done.
Sick fucking back brace, bro. Hey, I'm going. Amy. Hey. Out. Good. Emmy. Oh my god, it was a Goron all along. He was see-through. How the fuck did they do that?
Alright. So, Kakariko stuff, then up to Snow Peak, and then we'll be pretty much done with this run. After that.
Boat.
Yeah, we go to the boat after that, yes. The boat is the last thing. That'll actually be time when we go into when we select the S2 on the boat. And here is our singular use of Epona.
She horse.
See ya.
And some say she's still running to this day. Howdy, partner. Why are all the shop themes just like?
And we're actually going to go up here and go all the way up to Tallow, who's at the top, and that will trigger a minigame to get a heart piece that we need to get in order to get the Hawkeye into the Mallow shop. Unfortunately, we don't get that song in this category. I wish we did. And now the Gorons like us, so they will help us out.
Why does he have rock nipples?
Because that's just how they are. You got a problem with it?
A little bit. It's a little weird. Not really a fan.
Huh. So yeah, this mini game coming up, we just gotta hit a few targets. Pretty much. That's all it is.
You know what would make that easier?
The Hawkeye?
You could like zoom your vision in.
Yeah.
I hate you, small elderly child. Oh man. Oh, quick shot. Bam, bam. Bam.
Now we gotta hit this little hole up here. Dude, move. There we go.
Why is this small child also an elderly?
That's GrampyJoJo.
GrampyJoJo. I can't believe they made GrampyJoJo into a real thing.
Did they?
You can buy plushies of them.
Shit.
Believe it or not, we are still doing a speedrun. No, it might not seem like it right now, but we are.
Are we doing a speedrun chase?
We are doing a speedrun. This is actually the fastest way in this category to get a 100 rupee chest. And
To walk with a chicken?
to walk with the chicken all the way up to the top, and then use that money to go get the Hawkeye. And then we still have 20 rupees left to rent the boat. So we have enough money to finish off the run.
And then you'll have 6 rupees left.
I will have 6 rupees left.
Do you need that chicken specifically?
No,
You
just
said-
any cocoa. There was 2 in there, this one was closer. I just grabbed whatever one's closest. So we actually are literally going right back up to where we were. But we have to. It is oddly enough, this is the fastest one to get in this category. And I love that it's in this, because it's just so weird.
Okay.
Dude, shut up. There's our precious booty. And we're gonna go and
Need the booty.
Can we do any Mad Libs? Is there anyone coming up?
We can when we're like going to stuff, I guess, yeah.
Okay.
There's not a ton of time left, but we could probably fit in one more.
At least.
Moving right along.
It's GrampyJoJo.
GrampyJoJo.
So we got the hot guy, that's part of the...
Nice.
Wear it for the rest of the thing.
Yes.
You can't like wear it, you just use it. So now we're
use it
gonna...
at least once.
I'll find a way maybe.
Okay. What is it actually used for?
You can use it to zoom in like a telescope, and then you can also use it to like put it as an extension like on your bow.
Extension.
To like zoom in like while you're shooting.
Yes.
So that's so like allows you like aim better. I guess.
So it's not useful at all.
Yeah, it's really not. It's an extra item you can do, I guess. So now is the big glitch that makes this category pretty being able to do what it's supposed to do. So a big thing that would be really nice to be able to do in any percent is being able to get to Snow Peak earlier than warping the meteor, which we just warped the meteor right there. And so if you could do that, it would save quite a bit of time. But there is a way we're about to show here that you can get to Snow Peak after warping the meteor. And so, but it ends up not being faster in any percent. But
He's a fishy.
she's like fetishing Alfredo here.
What?
Fishy.
That sounds no.
Dude, her hair looks like fettuccine. And you know it.
Don't tell me that you disagree because you don't.
I don't know.
Alright, so right here, we're going to unplug the controller, plug it back in while holding Matt and Z, and Minda will stop the warp that was about to happen. And now we have Matt glitch. And so we are going to now come out of, we're basically out of bounds now, and we're gonna really in this specific spot. That should be good. Good. And now we are gonna just ledge grab our way across this little seam thing here.
Seems legit.
And we'll end up hitting a dead end eventually here. Right there. And then we're just gonna pop our way along back. And then we're going to use this guy.
Whoa.
Here we go, J all the way down.
No.
And then we're going to swim our way up to get into Snow Peak. And you might be thinking, loading zones aren't activated anymore because of map glitch. How are we going to actually get into Snow Peak? So
I was not thinking that.
I was thinking.
Okay, well, now you are thinking it. Basically, in certain areas, if you go far enough and then do a save warp, it'll actually load you in the tunnel. And so this would be really cool to have in some sort of way. If you could do this before warping the meteor, it would actually really save time in any percent. But there's no way to do that as of now. But in this category, it saves time because we don't have to do anything else, like beating the game. And now we are basically going to do that glitch again. And this time we're using it to be able to get up to Snow Peak because there's normally triggers that kind of basically void you out, and those will not be existing. Go ahead and do a mad lib because we're going to be just kind of climbing this mountain for a little bit now.
Caleb, color.
Red.
Chase, noun.
Bat.
Colin, a part of the body. You are literally a human body. Just pick something.
Time.
Josiah, liquid. A type of liquid.
A type of liquid. I'm going to have to go good old... we'll go with
Mercury.
we'll go with blood.
Chris.
Part of the body.
Fibula.
Oh, get no biology here.
Chase, adjective.
Adjective.
Alright.
Horny.
What?
Horny.
Okay then.
Alright, so right here.
What is? I don't know.
No, just put it, dude.
What do you?
He already
expect?
said it.
Noun.
Noun. Guitar.
Plural noun. Josiah.
Plural noun. Oh. Pants. What do you think of when you hear that? You probably think of one pair of pants.
Number.
1.
Plural noun. Chase.
Fish.
Fishes. Got it. Noun.
B.
Oh,
Plural noun.
bees. Dude.
Part of the body.
Legs.
Alright, pause for just a second.
Never.
I'm going to do a little thing here. Or do an LJ. Or not. If they'll let me, I'm going to do an LJ down. And this will trigger a cutscene. Hopefully, if I did it right. If I did, I can tell by where I spawned. Where I can now just not have to fight the shadows. And I can just go down blindly down the mountain. Continue.
Chase, noun.
Can.
Adjective.
Adjective. Furry.
Noun.
Popeye.
Noun.
P.
P-E-A or P-E-E?
E-A.
Aw.
Chase, adjective.
Liquidy.
Verb.
Verb. Oh, what's a verb again?
Action
Action.
word.
Oh.
Run, jump, slide, poop.
When that comes
There's invisible things because this area is like not loaded right because of the full fog effect. Oh god, no, dude.
Run.
Oh my.
Noun.
It's kind of impressive.
Okay, dude, that was a pretty clutch save. I'm glad that it did not. And
Speaking of pretty clutch, give me a noun.
clutch. That's not a noun.
Yeah, it's a type of handbag.
Yep.
Okay.
Plural noun.
Clutches.
Of
Oh.
eggs.
I'm gonna lose all my momentum now and just slide my way because I.
Ahoy. The pirate loyalty oath.
Okay.
Many a boy and girl dream of sailing the seas, the ocean red, aboard. I literally just wrote this. What ship?
What?
You're right.
It looks like a B. It just looks like B.
So
No.
Actually,
That's later.
here, Josh, could you actually wait until after Sophie to read it? Don't mind?
No.
I'm gonna have to ask you too. So
I really prefer if you just. What?
Maybe you could figure out that word in me.
so yeah, Sophie, all we need to get here, we don't have to get a ball and chain or anything like, like I normally come here for. all we needed is the Uku and to fire a cannon. Those are the two things we needed to accomplish here. The two final requirements.
That's it.
Yeah.
All right.
So the Uku is right over here. Josh's friend.
Disgusting.
Josh loves the Uku.
It's a parrot.
And this is our parrot that we finally found. Our companion, if you will. And now there's going to be a couple pretty tricky little things coming up after this very basically the definition of a Zelda puzzle right here. And then
I
after
think it's
that,
actually a block sliding puzzle.
Kian says
They're very,
he's coming back.
what's that?
Kian says he's coming back.
What time's it coming back at? You know?
I don't know. I just
He
have
just
to
knows
look
he's
over
coming
at
back?
the
Okay.
chat.
Awesome.
Dude, he'll be back for Zelda.
We have gone overestimate.
Thanks, Chris. I know.
Thanks, Chris.
Hopefully we'll get under 2 hours. I think we will. I got a feeling we'll be under 2 hours. I should have probably put the estimate to 2 hours. And
I
thinking
asked
about it.
Caleb for red, and then I asked Chase. Chase, what's the first noun you would have thought of?
Oh,
Starting with the B.
One second, actually. A couple pretty
noun?
hard things coming up.
I don't know, microphone.
We'll change it to that.
Okay.
I bet the other one was way funnier.
Probably.
What did it say?
I don't know.
Did you cross it out?
Yeah.
What's wrong with you?
Fuck you.
Alright, so right here we have to do a little bomb boost, which is actually pretty tough. The last hard thing in the run is right here. If we can get this, pretty much in the clear.
I already. It looked like 3 letters. So.
1 second. That might have been early. Yep, a little bit early. So we're trying to do a bomb boost to get up onto that ledge, and then we will do some maneuvering to get on the other side of the dungeon in order to get to the cannon area.
Is this canon to the story?
No. Believe it or not. There we go. Now we
Why the iron boots?
So the iron boots are solely for timing. So basically after the,
It's like a buffer.
I'm very upset. I'll just show it up.
We can do it again.
I didn't land on the thing that I meant to land on. It's all good. Okay, so the iron boots are for timing, so after the 4th flash at a certain part, I take out the iron boots. And then I have the perfect timing to just run up with them and do the whole thing. So it's just for timing. Alright. That was kind of a silly little thing to jump off there, but not too big a deal. So now we gotta get our cannonball.
Cannonball.
Oh, maybe we can set it in this time. And unlock this door from the outside. Which is kind of weird. And I will just disappear. Ah, go.
Is that it?
And then we are going to come over here and fire this cannon.
And then will that be time or what?
No, we have a couple more things we got to do. So fire in the hole.
Got his trusty parrot with him.
And now we will leave. And now there are only about a couple minutes left of the run here.
Okay, Mad Lib. Or is there more stuff?
Yeah, you can read it now.
Many a boy and girl dream of sailing the ocean red aboard a microphone ship. But that dream becomes a nightmare when they learn they would have to prick their tongue and sign an oath of loyalty with their own blood. Which would actually be what you would expect to be there, so. Before they can set fibula aboard the ship. This is how one horny oath might be read. Any buccaneer who disobeys the captain orders is put under lock and guitar and fed only bread and pants for 1 day. And fishes. Any shipmate caught trying to jump B will receive 40 Bs on his Any crew member who strikes a fellow crew can shall be tied to a furry sail from sunup to pot pie down. Any P who does not keep his or her sword, liquidy, and musket ready to run will be thrown over the clutch and fed to the clutches.
Nice. Alright, that was great.
Mad Libs.
Alright, so time will be coming up in about a minute.
You wanna do the honor shift?
You just pushy
Just yeah.
space bar?
Yes, when the time comes. So I was actually about right where I'm, after making the sword and shield mistakes, about around the 155 mark was what I was guessing, so we'll be getting a 156 here, so
Not bad.
not bad. That might be Kian.
Do you wanna open
Do you want to let me in?
Knock, 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 knock. Knock, 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 knock. Upper Zora's River.
So we're coming up Reserve River to go to the...
There's some bugs there. You could have grabbed them.
I could have, we don't need to do that.
Wait, sir, you don't know the facts. Which are, I'm baby.
See you
Alright.
meant to bounce.
Oh, look who
I
gets
have
to see the
returned.
very end of the run, dude.
Yeah!
I
Pirates!
saw-
Get in here, pirates. You're the pirate king.
It hasn't been too smooth, but we're almost done. 6 minutes over estimate.
Just
Okay.
in time. We got the
6
pirate
minutes, 20
king.
Yeah, I was
One
watching
second.
the stream like
Oh,
when I
yeah.
got home,
Nice.
Alright,
26
so,
seconds.
and I saw that you were really close to the estimate time.
Yeah.
I was like, oh crap, I'm gonna be late.
Yeah. You're here perfectly.
alright.
Nice.
And time.
Yeah!
And he sails away on his
Just
boat.
in time.
Oh my god.
All right.
Alright,
He
so,
sails away.
so you can see that these are all sort of pirate themed items that we have here. So if Sword and Shield skip would have not been terrible, this would have been a lot different.
Yeah, I too would like to skip to Gen 9 of Pokemon.
But not bad, I guess. After that, there was some that and the getting into Gore Mines. Those are the two bad things. But glad I got to do this run. It's a fun one.
I'm wearing a real pirate hat.
Oh, that was awesome.
Oh, yeah, there was some fun stuff. I'm glad that a lot of the bigger, like, unique things of the category went well, like the skipping Gore Mines and the getting to Snow Peak early. I'm glad those two went well. It's a bummer about Sword and Shield skip taking like 9 minutes, but it happens. That trick's hard. So without that, those attempts, this would have easily been under 150, which I was more expecting to get. But fun run, guys.
Well, Link is going to sail away now into Link's Awakening, and then he'll crash his ship in the ocean. And then get hit by lightning.
All right, I rate that transition to a 10
This-
out of 10.
Yep, thank you guys.